A chilly Monday to our Erongo Talkers, but it's warm and snuggly inside this coat and this beanie, and I hope you warm and snuggly wherever you are. Welcome to a new week. This is Adam Hartman, currently at the mile-long exercise path in Veneta. It's actually quite beautiful garden scenery behind me that people can walk and run through and get some exercise. We'll bring you the news, the tides, the weather, and also the highlights of the game between 11 Arrows and Blue Waters at the Battle of the Coast tournament that took place in Walvis Bay over the weekend. So stay tuned. Right, and now for our news. Our first story, the printing of the final ballot papers for the August 12 Swakopmund constituency by-elections was done on 2 August, and delivery of ballot papers to Swakopmund was done over the weekend under strict security and placed in custody at a police station in the constituency. The Electoral Commission of Namibia's acting chief electoral officer, Petrus Sharma, last week announced that the ECN has completed the bidding process for the printing of ballot papers, and the bid was awarded to Solitaire Press. The verification of the sample ballot papers by authorized representatives of the political parties and candidates has also been successfully concluded prior to the printing and delivery. The voter education campaign for the constituency to educate residents on the importance of casting their votes started on 18 July and will conclude on 11 August. 145 polling officers have been recruited to make up 29 teams, of which 26 are fixed and 3 mobile teams, to conduct the elections. Training has been done. According to Sharma, the 29 teams will be deployed on 11 August for the start of the polls on 12 August. The by-elections are for the replacement of Independent Patriots for Change candidate Siska Smith-Howard, whose representation for the party in the constituency was terminated about 3 months ago. The by-elections are therefore in accordance with the Regional Councils Act, which states that a new representative should be elected within 3 months. So, on 12 August, about 37 voters have an opportunity to vote for their favorite candidate to take the office of the Swakopmund constituency. These 8 candidates include Luisa Kativa of the IPC, Zeril Dantu of the UDF, Roger Dausap of the NEFF, Tangeni Musheka of the LPM, independent candidate Willivard Narip, Popular Democratic Movement's Lelani Pasheka, and Swakopmund's former mayor Nehemiah Solomon of Swapo, and Bernard von Zeitlitz Kurzbach of the United People's Movement. For our next story, the first edition of the Battle of the Coast produced 3 action-packed soccer matches for football lovers at Walvis Bay. In the main match of the day, Coastal Premier League giants 11 Arrows defeated Blue Waters with 7-6 in a penalty shootout. The match was decided via a sudden death shootout, with all penalty takers hitting the back of the net after a 1-1 draw between the 2 teams at the end of the full game. 11 Arrows walked away with bragging rights, $10,000, as well as the Battle of the Coast trophy. The 11 Arrows midfielder Jonas Sakaraya was named player of the match. The 11 Arrows captain Johannes Matanga said that his team lacked focus in the middle of the park. In other matches, in the first match, which involved two second division outfits, Bluebirds defeated Young 11 with 3-1. Bluebirds pocketed $5,000 and a floating trophy. Blue Boys Football Club defeated Western Spurs with 2-1 in the second match of the day. The winners pocketed $7,000 as well as a floating trophy. Blue Boys striker Thomas Andreas was named man of the match. A group of coastal soccer fanatics joined forces and came up with a Battle of the Coast soccer tournament concept. The chairman of the Battle of the Coast organizing committee, Robert Shimushili, explained that the first tournament with 6 coastal teams competing served the purpose of activating football and bringing the beautiful game closer to the people in towns within the region. Participating players welcomed the opportunity to play competitive soccer again. And that brings us to the end of today's news bulletin. Stay tuned.
Hello sport fans and welcome to John Wilkins Stadium where the Battle of the Coast soccer tournament is happening, and we will be bringing you the game between 11 Arrows and Blue Waters. That's now the giants, the Premier League giants of soccer here at the coast, live to you. Please sit back, relax and enjoy this action with us. We are in the company of Mr. Robert Shimushili, one of the masterminds, the brains behind this initiative. Mr. Shimushili, where did it all start?
Thank you very much, Otis. Of course, the origination of the idea is the inactive of football in the country.
Yes.
As you all know, that people like me, of course, we are football people, and of course, since the COVID regulation, which have restricting the contact sport to last year, 2021,
Yes.
there have been no inactive football since July last year.
Yes.
So it have been boring. Players, they have been suffering. There is nothing what they can do. They just happen to be found themselves to be in behavior conduct,
Yes.
and they have been suffering. As you see that they battle for something, and of course the idea was to assist them, number one.
Yes.
2, to bring also soccer, football to the people, particularly in the region and of course in the town of Walvis Bay. That was phase number 1.
Yes.
And then we bring idea together. We call all the team, like we opted to take 2 teams from second division, 2 teams from first division, and 2 teams from top tier league. And of course we say, in order for us to bring quality and the competitiveness of the match, let's put up something so that they can battle for something, and then the winner take all. However, it will be shared among the players only.
Okay.
The team itself, of course, they need assistance and support. We will use the opportunity so that all the 6 clubs, they will share the gate taking, and they profit from the selling of drinks.
Okay.
So the player, the coaches,
Yes.
the spectators, all of them are benefit.
Yes.
It is ongoing project, and we brainstorming to the extent that we come up with a name, the Battle of the Coast.
Yes.
It will goes on. It's ongoing project, and we will try to increase the number of second division, first division, and also top tier league, either from the region and outside from the coast.
And we have for today Nicanor Nangolo on camera, William Groenewald on camera, Sheldon Johannes on drone, Leandria Mowers is doing the photos, and we have Miranda Openshaw multitasking, boxing as well as streaming. Please enjoy this match with us. Yes, and there's the first goal of the game. Beautiful build-up. One error. Beautiful build-up and perfectly rounded off. It's Arrows that takes the lead in this one. Despite the predictions made by our viewers, it's Arrows in the lead. And this goal came with about 30 minutes of time, nearly 40 minutes of time played in this game. Arrows breaks the stalemate, Arrows hits the bullseye, and it's 1-0. And I must say hats off to the organizers of this tournament who came up with this idea and who enable us to enjoy soccer. As is a beautiful shot there, and it's level. The score is level. That was a crack of a shot, well struck shot, and that levels the score for Blue Waters. It's 1 each, and this is the derby, and this is supposed to go down when we are playing derbies. Nearly at the end of the first half, and Blue Waters draw level, and we have a match on our hand. Beautiful, well struck crack of a shot, long range drive, which had a diving Arrows goalie beaten, and yes, it's 1-0. We'll see who walks away as the winner of this Battle of the Coast clash between 11 Arrows and Blue Waters. For those of you who have just joined us, the match just finished in a 1-1 stalemate, and it was decided that it will be decided via a penalty shootout to shoot. And it's converted successfully. It is 7 for Arrows, 6 for Blue Waters. The crowd is on the feet. It must be nerve-wracking when you come at this stage of a match, being played 90 minutes, and the outcome have not been decided yet, so now we are going to decide it via penalties. It's Blue Waters getting ready for their next penalty kick, and he hits the upright. He hits the upright, and Arrows take this one. Arrows take this one, and you can see the Arrows players celebrating the victory. Yes. Blue Waters players dejected in the middle of the pitch, and 11 Arrows celebrating the win. Yes, we are joined by the winning captain, Guvi. Well done, man.
Thanks a lot.
So you scored the first goal. They came back and equalized. What went through your minds?
It was unfortunate. In the middle, you saw there was an open hole. I think we just lost our focus. That's the one point.
Yes. So now you are having the bragging rights. You've won this derby. What does it mean to you as a team?
Actually, as you can see, the boys are celebrating. The boys are happy. We even had less time to prepare ourselves. So most of the guys, they are unfit.
Yes.
But we tried. We fight as a team. That's all I can say.
It took 6 penalties, 12 penalties to decide this one. Were you prepared for that?
As the game went, I already told them, guys, if we have to go there, then we just have to focus, go until the last minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would your message be to your players?
All I can say to them is just let's go out, keep on training. If the league has to start, then we are ready to go.
Yes. And your message to the organizers of this tournament, what does it mean to you guys?
Actually, I want to thank them a lot because this means a lot. I hope they keep on doing this because we do need this. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thanks a lot.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. What an entertaining match we enjoyed here, courtesy of Battle of the Coast, and brought to you by Erongo Talk and NMH. This is John Wilkins Stadium, where the action happened, and 11 Arrows just defeated Blue Waters in the final Battle of the Coast match via a penalty shootout. It was nail-biting stuff. And for all of you that have joined us and watched this match with us, thank you so much. We will keep you entertained, and we will keep the entertainment coming to you.
Platz am Meer is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks, not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Tavarit and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platzammeer.com.na or at Platz am Meer on Facebook. Platz am Meer, enhancing your coastal experience.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
And that brings us to the end of today's show. Thanks for joining us once again. If you want to read more about our news, you can go check out our website at erongo.com.na. The news is also posted on our Facebook platform, Twitter, as well as Instagram. And we also have our broadcasting platforms, which is oneup2.com, GoTV, as well as NTV, which is on DSTV. And if you have any news for us, please share it with us at the below number. You can either SMS or phone us at the below number, or you can email it to the below address. So that brings us to the end, and thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.